Hi. Okay, it's not tagging you this time.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there we go. Tag. Perfect.
Look at that.
Hey guys. So, look, your phone just
I know my phone is
so you guys are jumping on. If you could say hey, we wanted to. Hey Emily. Corey and I wanted to jump on. Hi Claudia. We wanted to jump on today and talk about diet, the word diet versus the word lifestyle change. Because as they are like two different things. We'll wait for a few more people to jump on. But hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Did my meal prepping today. Did you get yours done?
No, I took a nap. Oh, a 3-hour nap.
She worked till 4
I worked till 4 in the morning. Let me preface that. I worked till 4 in the morning.
And then I woke her up at 9.
And she FaceTimed me at 8:30 this morning.
Was it 8:30?
Yeah, it was 8:30.
My bad.
So, I needed a nap this afternoon.
Should we get started?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, we kind of want to talk. So, everyone uses this word diet. I want to diet.
I'm starting a new diet today on Monday. Monday's my new diet day.
My new diet. And people, diets are these short-term things. Like, they're temporary. Like, they have short-term goals. Yeah, they're going to get you to what you want to be. But as soon as people go off these diets, they revert back to their old ways. They put the weight back on. And it's like, hey, Ariel. It's one of those. And so instead of, using this word diet, why don't we all change our vocabulary up a little bit to a more positive spin of lifestyle? Like, doing my lifestyle change, or I'm living my lifestyle is now going to be like this. Get the word diet out of there. No one likes using the word diet anyway.
Especially because I feel it has a negative connotation to it. It's like, I'm on a diet. I'm restricting what I'm eating. I can't do what I want to do.
I can't. Yeah, we're in the lifestyle. You can do what you want to do. If you want to have a cheat meal on a Saturday or a Sunday, go ahead and have that cheat meal. I mean, Grant, we just had pizza. It was our cheat. Today is Sunday.
Yeah,
it is a cheat meal.
Exactly.
I got the baby bloat going on.
Yeah.
It's not cute.
Yeah.
But you have to. Lifestyle is okay. Well, I'm gonna do better for myself, and I'm gonna eat this instead of eating that. I'm gonna do something to better my life and. A lifestyle is more of a long-term thing. It's not a short-term fix. It's a long-term goal. You literally are making your life better for you, whether it's eating healthier, whether it's exercising more, whether it's changing your environment up to make it better. It's a lifestyle. It's the way you want to live your life.
Yep.
I want to talk about ups and downs on the scales.
So a lot of times when people diet, it'll work, for those 30 days that you're doing it, that, 4 weeks that you're doing this diet, you see the results you want to get, but you made no changes really in your life moving down the road. So what you're going to do, you're going to start eating, junk food again. You're going to start drinking sodas again because you still are set up with that mindset of, the diet got me to where I wanted to be. Now I'm there. I'm going to go back to eating what I was eating before because my body looks how I want it to look. Fast forward 2 months down the line and you're right back where you started again.
Yeah.
So with the lifestyle change, you're getting your body used to making these healthy decisions, whether it's at the grocery store, whether it's going out to eat, whether it's how you balance your day while you're at work eating. You've conditioned your body to be like, okay, I want this bag of carrots for a snack today. I don't want, this bag of Lay's potato chips, which is my 100% go-to junk food snack. So it's really just getting yourself in your mindset of I'm in this for the long haul. This is how I want to be moving forward, and you'll start to see better results than you ever did when you picked a fad diet. You're like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it for the next 4 weeks and I'm going to be great.
Right, and that'll look good for the beach, but then after that,
but then you get back from the beach and you're bloated again, and it's all all that weight's coming right back on.
Right, literally, it's doing something that helps you. So one of the biggest things when I started changing and watching and wanted to feel better for myself was watching my sugar intake. And as everyone knows, sugar is everywhere. There's no hiding from it. I mean, you can get healthier sugars from fruit. There's still some in some vegetables. Carrots have a lot of sugar in them, actually, which people don't realize that.
Whoops.
I mean, no, they're still good though, but you're eating a vegetable as opposed to a bag of candy. But so men are only supposed to have 37.5 grams of sugar a day. Women are supposed to have, I'm making sure I'm looking at it right, 25 grams. I think I've said 28 before. That's why I double check. 25 grams of sugar. If you look at a Cliff Bar has 23 grams of sugar in it. That is almost your daily intake.
In this healthy healthy protein bar you're supposed to be eating.
It's crazy. Like, I had a friend of mine, she started watching her sugar and dropped weight like that because she's watching the sugar that she's putting into her body. And, like, she's like, yeah, I started switching certain things out and realized, I mean, look at the breads that you eat. If you eat more whole grain breads or more wheat and things with like that, it's going to have less sugar in it. And you can still eat carbs. Like, you don't have to completely just cut them out. Just look at what the ingredients are. Hey, Kara.
Hey, Kara.
I think also Laura's
here
Hi,
too.
Laura.
Yeah.
Just, you have to watch the ingredients and what you're fueling your body with. I mean, you don't want to feel like crap, but if you keep fueling it with crap, you're going to feel like crap. Like,
hi, Brittany.
Hey, Britt. But, so do you want to, like, kind of go into how, like, you do your grocery shopping?
So, a big thing for me when I started making my lifestyle change was I didn't want to go through my cabinet and just throw all the bad things away, because I was worried that, you know, I throw all these bad things away, I put all these healthy foods right back in there, I'm gonna have food cravings, and when I get food cravings, I go off the deep end. Like, there's no stopping it.
It's binging.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So what I did, and what's worked really, really well for me, is that instead of going through and throwing all of this food away, I've started slowly replacing them in my cabinet. So, you know, when I make tacos, I like to put sour cream on them. Now that tub of sour cream is Greek yogurt in my fridge. You know, same with pasta. I'm a really, really big pasta person. But instead of just throwing away the box of regular noodles I had in there, I went through them, I ate them, you know, as proportioned as humanly possible.
Also not throwing away money,
right,
basically.
Exactly. and now there's whole wheat noodles in there, and Aldi's have these really cool soybean dry pasta noodles that I like a lot. So it's just going through and just slowly replacing those things so that your body doesn't feel that initial crash of just like, oh my gosh, I can't have the super chunky peanut butter anymore. I have to have this almond peanut butter, and it's, you know, it throws your body off. Like, no, I personally, for me, what worked the best was I went in, I slowly replaced it all, and now if you look at my cabinet, it's a little bit more of healthier options that you should be eating compared to, here's my super extra chunky peanut butter.
Exactly. And again, a lifestyle is not a race. It's not a quick, over a 30-second race. It is a marathon. Like, it's going to take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and Beyonce, my girl, was not built in a day. Nor are you going to get the body or the lifestyle you want in a day. It's going to take time, but it's going to take time of you taking that step to make those changes in your life. So one of the biggest things that I see people deal with is, well, I'm going out to eat, and the side only comes with French fries. Right. Wrong. There are substitutions. We have worked in the restaurant industry. Wrong. You can get, like, broccoli. Ask what substitutes. Like, ask, hey, can I get this instead of that? At work, we have one of our the cafes that we get to eat at. They have wraps, but I'm like, do you guys have a spinach wrap? Guess what? They have a spinach wrap. So I do that instead of the whole grain, or the not even whole wheat. It's the flour. The flour tortilla wrap. I do a spinach one instead. Like, there are little changes you can do. Instead of getting, like I said, the fries, you can get a broccoli, or instead of getting a soda, you can get a water. Or even if you want the bubbly effect, club soda.
That's how I quit my soda like, I used to be a very, very big soda person, and so I found I was missing the bubbles and not really the soda. So I keep, you know,
and there's
an obscene amount of club soda in my fridge. No, there's a lot of it in there.
I even keep it at my house where I do sometimes. But you just have to, like, like, there's options to switch out, but don't let it be like, oh, well, the restaurant only gives this. That's making excuses. If you want to see the change in your life and you want those positive things to stick through, you have to. You as yourself.
Yep.
We can, like, you know, people can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Right. You have to make those changes, and, like, it's hard. It's not easy, but it's like, hey, if I'm going to eat these fries, I'm going to feel like crap in an hour. Right. But if I eat broccoli, I'm still going to feel good. Like, I'm going to feel okay with myself. Yep.
But then, go ahead. I was going to say, well, before we change topics off of the restaurants, also don't think that while you're making this lifestyle change, you can't go out to eat. You know, oftentimes when we go out to eat, we look at that big meal that we get, and we're like, all right, cool, I have lunch for tomorrow. And we instantly put it in a box, have the box right there, and that way on your plate is just what's good enough for you to get through dinner. Or lunch, and then you have the rest of it for dinner. You know, and then that way you're not depriving yourself from that restaurant social experience with your friends. You're still going out. You're still having a lot of fun. You're just making the choices you need to make to keep yourself healthy.
Yeah. And we actually, the video we did on Wednesday about meal prepping. So if you're doing meal prepping, like, you see these like portion control sizes that you're giving yourself. If I do carbs, I do a half a cup. I can go to a restaurant because I've done it so much that I know I'm not like bringing a like a measuring cup to the restaurant, but I can look at it and be like, you know what? That's more than what I need to be eating. Take half of it, and like Corey said, asking for a to-go box as soon as your food comes out. It may seem weird, but that's going to help you not overeat or binge eat, and then you can have food for later. And plus, you're paying, what, 10 to 12, maybe more bucks a meal?
Right.
Get 2 meals for the price of one.
Exactly.
Like, they give ridiculous portions at restaurants. Like, it's just that control and learning to balance and forget people who are like, oh, I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe you're doing this. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go away. Bye. Like, this is my life. I want it to be more positive, and I want to eat healthier, and I'm trying to get this goal. Don't let those people get in your head. Like, do you, honey. Do you.
Right.
Women birth control. Yeah. It's just, picking a plan and sticking with it. But then also, to kind of shift to the exercise part of a lifestyle, like, exercising, people are like, oh, I gotta exercise, I gotta go to the gym 5 to 7 days a week. No, like, again, it's a lifestyle change, so you can slowly add into it. Personally, like, when I first started getting into the gym, I was like, I gotta go every day. On Monday, I'm gonna go do this yoga class. On Tuesday, I'm gonna go do this bar class. On Wednesday, I'm gonna do cardio. Thursday, I'm gonna do this class or that class. And then by 2 weeks, I was so burnt out from doing something every day that I was like, I don't even want to go to the gym anymore.
That was me this past week. Where I was like, Megan and I are going to the beach in a couple weeks. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to double it up, and I'm going to do 2-a-days. And I'm just going to go, and it's going to be great. I'm going to have this great transformation. 3 days in, I looked at her, and I was like, my legs are going to fall off of my body. Like, I can't stand, my muscles they weren't sore. They were so tired. And it was just because I went
too hard.
I got too excited too fast.
Yeah.
And
But that's just listening to your body, too. Like, okay, if I'm going to start exercising, start 1 day a week. And then, in 2 days, do it again. And then slowly add in more to your lifestyle. I mean, it's a lifestyle. I would love to work out 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes I get 3 in. Sometimes I'm able to get 4 in. It just depends. And that's even, like, you don't have to go to the gym to do it. You can go for a walk.
Yep.
It's summertime. It's nice outside. It's getting cooler at night. Go do a little quick walk 2 to 3 times a week. And it's just slowly making changes into your life. But you have to make those changes. Yep. The last thing we kind of want to talk about with the lifestyle, this doesn't really go with diet, but it's your environment.
Right.
And for me personally, like, I'm trying to live a more happier, like, environmental life, especially now that I have my daughter and, like, how being toxic area can, like, affect her. I want to make sure it's a positive environment. So, like, I've even removed myself from situations where I feel someone being negative all the time towards me. And I've gotten up and I'm like, this is not where I want to be. This doesn't make me feel good. Right. And it drains energy from you. Being around toxic people is very draining.
Exhausting. It's very, very, very exhausting. And I can say I think I've removed more toxic people from my life over the past, 7 to 8 months than I have in a long time. And you know what? I'm starting to finally feel the positive effects from that. I know, exactly. I'm finally starting to feel the positive effects of it. It's like, you know what? I'm not stressing out about what this person's doing, or I'm not letting this person who's wrapped up in their own drama have a negative effect on me and thinking that I need to also take on those stressors.
Right, exactly. And then it's also the people who are, like, seeing you make these positive changes in your life. They have something negative to say about it. Like, I don't have time for you. I don't have time to be listening to that. Like, that's not helping me get to where I want to get. And if you want to be like that, I don't have time for it.
I don't have time for it.
Sorry. Nope. But it's so, like, making a lifestyle change, it's not just a diet. Like, people look at it like, oh, it's just eating. And once I eat, I'll feel better. Yes, you will feel better, but it's also exercising. It's also changing your environment. It's making a more positive environment around you to make you feel better. That's basically all it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yep. You have to want to do it, though, basically.
Yeah. You have to take that big first step and go for it.
And again, if anyone needs help on systems, like, let us know. We're here. We've done it. Been there. It's great. Yeah, we're living positive.
Very positive lives right now, and it's awesome.
Yep. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you watch it on replay, if you can just
let us know. You hit replay. And then also, for those who tuned in on Wednesday, we are looking to launch our newsletter next week. So there's still time. Just please send one of us your email. We'll get you on that list, and we'll send over some healthy recipes and ideas for you.
Yeah, awesome. Have a great one, guys.
Have a good one, guys. Bye. Thank you. Bye.